Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Mildly Interesting. Right, let's go down to the last 15 of the month and see what's in store for us. Number 15, freeze-dried dragon fruit is one of the most vibrant natural examples of the colour fuchsia. That just looks like powder paint. That's pretty cool actually. So that's freeze-dried dragon fruit. Okay. Yeah, because imagine dragon fruit is quite a bright colour. It does look just like powder paint. Cool. Number 14. This building has optional beast mode stairs. So there's beast mode and the other one's also beast mode, but not beast mode squared. I imagine it's kind of like a square. You have to run up and hurdle because there's barriers going across. Why are there barriers going across? Unless you need to quickly go up, go under, and then go up and go over, or whatever kind of exercise you want to do. But the barriers are a weird addition. Also, they put in a beast mode instead of disabled option. So there must be a lift for that, for wheelchairs, etc. But yeah, a beast mode option. Just went through the comments and it seems to be like an art exhibition of an art building of random obscure like architectural choices. So beast mode's good. It does look like the beast mode stairs are slightly too the normal beast mode stairs, I mean, are slightly too small, so you're like shuffling up, and then the beast mode squared stairs are like too big. Okay, well, number 13. The river by me flooded, then froze, then the water receded, leaving these hovering ice shelves. Okay. So it flooded, water level came up, then froze the top layer, and then the water went back down again. Okay. And you can see on the trees the layers of where it went down, stopped a bit, froze a little bit around the trees, and then moved down further. That is pretty cool. Number 12. This house near me has an observatory. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. What if that was done by a previous owner and then the current owner doesn't have a telescope? It's all going to waste. Although it'd be pretty cool for a nice skylight. And it's green as well, so it's the copper reactor with oxygen. It's not copper oxide, it's patina, I believe. Yeah, it's the same as Statue of Liberty. Yeah, that's also copper, which makes it even more annoying when Magneto bends it because it's not magnetic. But I'm not going there. But yeah, the copper. I'd like to see it nice and clean and polished. Actually, that would look really cool. A nice polished orange copper. That would actually look pretty. The black bits around the bottom, as you can see, are actually copper oxide. Because copper oxide is black. Yeah. Right. Number 11. A stand for bikers to hold on to while waiting for the traffic lights in Sweden. That is hella useful. That should be everywhere, not just in Sweden. I really like that, and it's a pretty new addition because otherwise the paint would be worn off, etc. But yeah, that is pretty cool. I really want the UK to put them in because we have bike lanes everywhere, and stuff like that, but we don't have these biker waiting stands or whatever they're going to call them. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Number 10. I had a quadruple mini banana this morning. Ooh, okay. Not a fan of bananas. I don't like the texture. I don't mind the actual flavour, so I like banana flavoured. Well, that doesn't actually taste like banana, but still, it's mainly just the texture I don't like. But they do look snug. They've hugged together for warmth. It's pretty cool. It's like there's 4 of them all tucked up in bed. That's pretty cool. Pretty lucky of you to find that. Okay, number 9. These bunches of grapes are growing into a bunch of grapes. Oh, okay. So there's multiple bunches to make up a bigger bunch. That is a massive, mega bunch of grapes. Almost looks like they were placed there as an advertisement, and they're actually fake. It doesn't. I'm not going to say that they're fake, but it's always a possibility. Especially as they seem to all be hung there from string at the top. That's not enough vines coming in. They have been made into that shape, it looks like. That's not natural growing into a bunch of grapes. They're just been put into the shape of a big bunch of grapes. But could be real. Could not be. Highly doubt it, but could not be. Now moving on to number 8. My grass is an inch lower and got frost. My neighbours did not. Okay. An inch lower. So it's an inch closer to the ground. I imagine it's holding less air and air's insulator. I don't know, really. That's pretty cool. It's an inch lower and didn't get and it just got frost. Don't know what could have caused that. I might have a look at the comments to see. Okay, so yeah. Basically, like hairs, the longer it is, the more air it traps, the better insulate. Yeah, and it just traps more warm air. But yeah, I thought I was correct with the amount of air it's trapping is making a better insulator. And okay, cool. Moving on to number 7. This pen from a technical college that shows how many words can be written on it. Contains approximately 1,300 words. It would be better if it went down with the ink level, but I don't know how you could really do that. Unless the ink level is written up and it takes off zeros. Could do. So every little bit you use up like to the power of 10, that wouldn't really work. Or it's like a pencil with the numbers around on it, and when you sharpen it, it moves up the level. Could work. But yeah. Contains approximately 1,300 words. Or one art drawing. depending on who used the pen, could be different. Yeah. Yeah, because it could be that someone is a doodler. So they doodle along with doing their words. So yeah. It could be about 1,300. Number 6. Theatre marquee describes the current stage of construction. Now playing a drywall installation. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, we can't do anything else, so they may as well put that up. Although, you've got to have something on the sign, I suppose, and that's the only thing going on in there, so might as well. Number 5. Worker in my factory has a cowboy hat that doubles as a hard hat. So it's not a cowboy hat that has a hard hat inside it, because you can't see the shell, so it must be actually made of hard hat material. It's just, it goes off to the... That's pretty cool. You could do styles for different hard hats, and you can do a top hat and etc. like that as well. That's pretty cool. On a fez. I want a fez hard hat, because fezzes are cool. Right. Number 4. Not released yet, 2020, car being driven downtown, totally hidden. You see a lot of these. These aren't rare if you live in cities and areas that have a lot of car companies in, because they have to test out how it drives on the road, like new cars, but they don't want people taking pictures of it. So that just hides all the defining lines, and yeah, usually it's pretty effective. So I imagine a lot of time in like Detroit, where there's a lot of car companies over there, this is like every other car. Well, maybe not every other car, but you know what I mean. I've seen a couple of cars like this in the UK, not really much, but I don't really live close enough to Jaguar Range Rover, so I don't really see much around. I've been seeing, I think I've seen a few with this kind of like body armor on, but yeah, they're pretty cool. Pretty cool. Number 3, they have a 99% tip suggested. Really? They have a tip up to 99%. Suggested, obviously, but still. Tips aren't as common over in the UK because we go on the fact that tips are included already, and we actually pay our waitresses, where we pay our waiting staff actual proper money. We don't rely on tips, so you can go a month pay without getting any tip money and still be okay because you're being paid a proper amount of money. But that's just the UK. In the US it's a bit different, but as well as what else we get included, for prices in the UK we have the tax included automatically. We don't care what it is without tax. But in like America, you have to work it out plus on top what tax is. The only place where that happens over here is Costco, because it's an American company. And I suppose if you're doing wholesale, then you can claim back on tax, and yeah, but we like to include everything in the price, including tips. So right, Moving on from this, number 2. Sat on a bench outside an office and noticed my reflection on the window perfectly fitting in the chair. Nice. Even the little coat coming over on top of the arm is actually on the arm of the chair as well. It's pretty cool, actually. It just looks like there's a ghost sitting opposite you. Okay, number 1. TV light simulator. Gives the appearance someone is watching TV. That's pretty cool. That can be good if you're going away for a while and you want it to look like somebody's home, so that there's less chance of you being robbed. It's basically like putting security cameras up, but a bit cheaper. Okay, and that was a top post of Mildly Interesting. I will see you next week. If you have any suggestions of any subreddits, put them down in the comment section below, and also if you liked this subreddit, give it a like, or even if you've got any comments on some of the posts, put it down there as well. If you want to see more of these, I do a new subreddit, well, not a new subreddit, a new video on a subreddit every Monday, so yeah. So if you want to see more of them, subscribe, and I will see you next week. See you later, guys. Goodbye.